Hello and welcome to a lovely day in Wicklow. So today what we're going to be doing is having a look at the process of making video. So what I'm going to do is I've already given these files names. So what I'm going to do now is going to take you over to the video editor. I'm already halfway through the editing process and I'll show you now some of the little issues I face. So this is the video that I'm in the process of making. What I've gone and done is I've already rendered half of it. So we can see here where the person who was on the tour there is feeding the sluice box through. And then we're scraping all the dirt in. Normally what will happen is I will make sure the scenes are no more than 5 seconds a piece. But having said that, in this case there's a lot of information to get through, and we're feeding 2 sluice boxes, which is quite exciting, especially when you see the gold that lights up in the box. So we'll let that run through, that's fine, so I'm happy enough with that. So what I'm going to do now is I'm going to get the next file and add that in. So I'm not going to be giving lessons on how to use VideoPad, but just very simple of how I do it. So what I'm going to do now is I'm going to grab the file that I need, which is called pre-sluice cleanout. So what we'll do now is I'm just going to listen to it. I just took the sluices out of the river. This is just from the bottom of the last bucket there. So what I do here is see these little peaks. So these give you the peaks for the actual sound. So there's a little bit of a dip here. I tend not to have as much silence. So what I'll do is I'll do a split there. I'm going to take it from here because we're just at the end of the riffle there, and I can actually see the gold nice and neat, and then I make reference to where the gold is. So once I've done the split, so I'll do a split, say right, this is the end of the scene I want, and then I pick another one, I want this one. So all I do is I just click on it and press delete on the keyboard. Okay, perfect. So I'm making reference to the garnets down there, and that's fine. So what I'll do now is I'll split that scene, and then we come across to my sluice. Now you don't really want to be watching the camera flying across and getting that blur. And ordinarily I wouldn't actually play it, wouldn't actually start the sequence until about here, because that's where the sound is. But when the sound gets there, see the light, if you get too much light, I'd actually have the light on the phone, so you can't actually see it properly. So what you want is you want the first point where you can actually see the gold nice and clear. So that's probably about there, a bit blurry, about there is fine. So I'll just do a split on that, and I'll just delete that scene. If the constant sound you hear in the background, that's a spacebar. So rather than me having to click play and start and play and start, I just use spacebar to change the, just to pause it there. I make this look easy, but I've been using this program for about, well over, probably close on 2 years at this stage. And during that other thing that we won't mention, I got a lot of practice with it because of the fact that, well, I couldn't go anywhere. Okay, so that's everything ready. So what we're going to do now is just go to menu and export video file. So full and final Carl Gold Tour. Okay, and now we'll just change this to 1080p. For some reason it goes back to MP4 and that doesn't work, so we'll just change that back to AVI format. We want it at a constant 30 frames per second. And everything looks fine there. So the first thing I need to do before I actually finalize and get this going is it takes a lot of power and the computer gets quite warm. So very simple, I'll just go into the performance of my graphics card and I'll just crank the fans up to full maximum and crank the clock speed up to full maximum. You can hear the fans crank it up there. So what we're going to do now, that's all good, and we're just going to go and click export. So now that's the process of exporting. So the first part of it will index really quickly. So I hope you've enjoyed today's video of how to make videos. If you like this video, chances are you like the videos I previously posted and I want to be posting in the future. If you'd like to see more content like this but behind the scenes, do comment below and I'll happily make more of them. Don't forget to hit the subscribe button, and sure, I'll catch you next one. You can all go find more shiny. Bye bye.